Hello my friends, and greetings from Luxor in Egypt. My train is slowly arriving in this town after a very non-pleasant, well I shouldn't say very probably, but just non-pleasant night ride. If you want to know more why was it not pleasant and why don't I recommend it to you, feel free to check my previous video about the train ride from Cairo to Luxor. But this will be my first time in Luxor, of course, and I think it should be something interesting enough. So I invite you to come along and see what's going on in this part of the world. Let's go out. It's time. That's a cool feature. You can ride with open door. But no need to jump out now because...
Hello, my friend!
Hello, hello! Friendly people.
Give me ticket. Give me ticket as well.
No, thank you.
Look here, ticket. Give me ticket as well.
It's very exit. Shukran.
Welcome to Alas. You have a ticket? Ticket in the train? Ticket.
Ticket.
Train.
Why ticket?
In the train.
Yes.
Tickets in the train.
Yes.
Oh, just look.
Why?
Look for me.
Why?
For me.
Why?
Present ticket. I go to Aswan.
No, but it's not Aswan ticket.
No, what's from Luxor?
It's Luxor ticket, yes.
Look for ticket.
I didn't get what was the trick there. But I think it's always better not to subscribe to some strange things. So, little bit cool early morning in Luxor with its locomotive here. Luxor station. That's the exit probably. They say downtown exit. They use American English here. Like most of Egypt use British English. Of course, if there's any difference. So, that's the train station of Luxor. Not too big, but nice. La shukran. Of course, usual taxi offerings, and there a man is shouting. No, I don't need, thank you. Yes, I walk. Shukran. Latvia. Yes. Sorry? No. Shukran. No, I have it already. Thank you. Shukran. So, about 5 or 6 people who offered me something. Some free taxis, 1 horse carriage, 1 cafe, 1 hostel. But I'm through them all and happily arrived in this city. Welcome to Luxor, my friends. Yeah, my first impression of this town is that it is quite provincial, quite small, quite not Cairo, like, wow, that was some strange animal. I didn't even recognize what it was. I don't know if you saw it. And yeah, I'm in the very center, but everything is small. And early in the morning everything is quiet as well. People are kind of sleepy still. Well, it's also Friday morning, so it is very early. I wonder, no, probably not this. Somewhere here must be right turn to my, I wanted to say hostel, but actually hotel. This is cool. This will be hotel. But it will be cheaper than other hostels. Is it here? Yes. It looks like it's this one. At the very end, Grand Hotel Luxor. Sounds very cool. Okay. I'm happy they're making some notice on the entrance. Not everybody does it, so it's easier to find them. Thank you, friends. I call them friends already. Happy days, my friends. I'm already in my hotel, and these people were so nice and friendly again. They offered themselves me to check in very early. It is like 7:30 or something in the morning, and I should be checking in only beginning of 12 o'clock in noon. And they offered me to check in very early. They gave me tea and helped me with information. So nice people. And what a wonderful place this is. Well, maybe some of you Europeans and Americans, those Westerners the same like me, would be shocked seeing this thing. But I'm kind of used to these things already, so they don't bother me at all. But the place is nice. Everything is clean, everything is painted, everything is nice. And you see, I have all this room with a balcony all to myself for guess how much? €4.21 per night. And that's a touristy Luxor. I'm amazed. Life is so good, my friends. How can you not be happy? And after this night in Shane, this thing is something I will definitely like and enjoy now. At least for 1 or 2 hours, and then I can walk around and see and show you more of this city. Amazing. There's one thing which just dawned to me. You see, people are living here. And I have seen, well, you can see from there as well, but I have seen people opening the windows, so they're definitely living there. And you see what's on the roof? There's no roof. And if you are like me, who grew up in Northern Europe, then you think, wow, that's some emergency. What's happening there? It's something crazy. This house has no roof. What will happen now? Well, nothing will happen. People will just live. Because in this city, in Luxor, in this area in general, it rains not every year even. And when it does rain, it could be around 1 millimeter of rain falling at that moment, and then again could be a couple years without rain. So who cares about roof, my friends? The main purpose of the thing above your head is to keep you in shade, to keep the sun rays away from you. Not the rain. Rain is no problem here. That's crazy. Like these small things, I have never thought about these things. It's kind of logical, but I have never thought about these things. But it's so interesting, all these details. when you travel and see different places, and then you can observe how world is very different in different places. Cool. Let's go for some exploration today. What do you think, friends? So friends, this is a nice cafe where I was, and I had a falafel and tea, and you see everything is very authentic, very real, and that's the meat mincing machine, I think. And that's the nice owner. Shukran gazilan. Shukran, shukran. See you, shukran. That was cool. Okay friends, let's keep our journey, continue our journey, and let's see what's around, what's interesting in this town, or city, should I say? Probably even I could say city Luxor. Today I will not be doing anything very special. I'll keep it for tomorrow. You'll see. It will be crazy. Tomorrow will be crazy. But today I'll just walk around, and there are a couple places which I saw on my Google map, and I found in Wiki Travel and Wiki Voyage, both of them. I found a few other things which seem to be interesting, so I'll have a look on those things today in Luxor, but I'll stay in the East Bank, in the main city part, not the touristy West Bank for today. So yes friends, if you're interested, come with me and see what I see. Now that's a nice mosque. What do you think? Quite beautiful. I like all these intricate details on it. And this is the main mode of transport, but to my shame I still don't know how to call them in Arabic. I didn't ask. There are many words which I know in different languages for them, but not in Arabic yet. Funny. The guy was carrying cement, or what is it, the big sack which fell off his motorbike. One of them. He has even 3 of them. And funny, they don't even tie it down. But yeah, other people just help. I don't see what I'm filming myself, it's too bright sun. And people help out and put the sack back, and off you go again. Nice. Isn't it nice to live in such a country? What do you think? Look at this, my friends. He has his food with him. Is it alfalfa or it's something else? I don't recognize alfalfa. But I know that they are feeding it to horses and donkeys, and even sometimes to camels. But that's a real treat for a camel. I read that even an old basket or a mat is a treat for a camel. He will eat it if you will allow it. So, okay. This is kind of a almost central place. Okay, we are already at the railway station. Do you see? I didn't notice that we came so quickly. So that's the railway station. That's where I arrived yesterday, early in the morning. I should have been arriving at 4:30, 4:25 I think, but we arrived at 7:15 or so. So of course they're selling the horse rides, but thank you but no thank you. And they say it's £20 for a ride, which would be something like Euro 13 or Euro 20. But when you start riding, I would be very surprised if it stays with £20. In any case, no need for me. I can walk and enjoy the good weather. It's something like 25 degrees in the beginning of January. What more could you ask for? Ah, life is good, my friends. Life is good. I like how they can carry many things on the motorbikes. مرحبا. لا لا شكرا شكرا. No شكرا. I have no money almost. شكرا. لا شكرا. This one was a little bit more persuasive. No, how do you call it? Persistent. Usually when I say I almost have no money, they wish me have a good day and they leave to look for another tourist. But he was continuing. Oh no, that's no problem. Later, blah blah blah. Okay, another person just asked me. Yeah, this is a little bit of a nuisance, but okay, not too big. You just get used to dealing with that. La shukran, and you go. And main thing is don't stop. Be polite, maybe look back quickly while saying no thanks, but don't stop, keep going. Once you stop, it will be very difficult to take off again. I like these things, the old proper things, well, old style I should say, not old, where they sell things in. Nice. This is something quite amazing, some big cathedral, and let's see what happens when I film it. I'm pretty sure I'm watched now, but nothing happened this far. Marhaba.
Marhaba.
And yes, the security man did stop me, almost immediately. You maybe saw him even. I was greeting him politely, but yeah, he was immediately telling that no photos. And funny enough, he said no photos outside, but you can take pictures inside. But he took my passport, he got me through the metal detector 3 times. He took all my things, checked whatever I had. I didn't have much with me. And he said inside is okay to take picture, but outside is not. First time I see something like that. It is old and big. And I asked the security man how old is it. He said 115 years, but I think he meant 50, not 15. They often make this confusion, but who knows? Yeah, and they say Happy New Year. And today is 8th of January, and yesterday was their Christmas, the Orthodox Christmas. The Coptic Church celebrates Christmas the same time as the other Orthodox in January, not in December like Catholics and Protestants and most other Christians. Let's squeeze in this corner where nobody see me, and let's take a picture up there. And now I should stop, because I'll get in trouble otherwise. Okay friends, let's walk away before we were detected for taking the picture and the video from outside as well. I see them selling these things again, and I'm just getting a bit too curious. I'll ask him, what is it? مرحبا هذا alfalfa? Okay, جيد جدا. Yes, it was alfalfa. So, my guess was right. And I'm kind of connecting the dots about how things work here. they sell these things even in small bunches, and I have seen people on bicycles carrying them around, probably for their donkeys or I don't know. And you give them to your donkey or horse while he's waiting, while you're loading the load, and that kind of stuff. Interesting, the whole economy around alfalfa. And I have seen them growing as well in many places and quite big quantities, so obviously that is some good cash crop as well, to grow alfalfa for animal feed. Interesting. The donkeys are nice too, and the horses are nice, but of course nothing comes even near to how nice are camels. Well, in my view at least. I just bought something in this store, and this is this thing. I don't know, how do you call it? Webbing? Not rope exactly. Because I have, and this this is 2.5 meters, and it cost me 5 guinea, 5 Egyptian pounds, which is like 28 cents maybe. Nice price. And I have idea what I want to do with my belt pocket to make it different. And yeah, I'll probably make a separate video one day about that to show you. And we'll see how it works as well. Yeah, so I'm traveling, but at the same time I'm living as well. I'm making my life better, and I'm making all the tools I need and so on. Look what I found, my friends. There is an entrance into an area where people grow things. Is it their version of allotment? And further there is some ruins of temple or something. Yeah, and you can see they're watering. Some paddocks are completely flooded, or paddies, how do you call them? And they are digging. And these birds probably are looking for some worms or something, because there should be a lot of life in that soil when it's watered regularly. Yeah, interesting. But for us guys, it is that direction. Let's keep walking. It's quite a big distance actually. I didn't check map properly, I just knew the direction. But when I'm walking already and it's not getting any closer, then I checked something which I had to do at the very beginning. How far is it? And it is quite a bit. So we'll be walking for maybe about an hour, a little bit less in one direction and then back. But that's alright, weather is nice. And I want to have some break from my work as well. I've been sitting in my tablet for too long already. So I need to have some change and to have some chat with you, my friends, and to explore some interesting places. I'm kind of approaching one interesting site, but there are a few bad things. You see this fence? And there is even more, some kind of embankment, and that one looks like a security house for guarding that historical place against people like me. I don't know guys if we will see it or not. Yeah, that's definitely something interesting there. What do you think? But it doesn't look like we will be getting there from here. Let's walk around and see. Maybe there is some place where I can enter it. And maybe we'll just see one place with a ticket booth to which we will wave bye-bye and walk further. I find this quite amusing. I don't know what is this, some kind of government building probably, which I'm not allowed to film or whatever. But you see what's there. On the left side there is Egyptian flag, kind of government symbolics, and on the other side is love and heart. And is it anarchist symbol on top? I'm not sure. So on one hand you have a government with all the money printing, wars, inequality and all the other stuff which comes from government. And on the other side you have love and your heart. I don't know, was it meant like that or whatever, or I just see it. But yeah, if you ask what's going on with these things, I just keep walking around this big territory and we'll see if we ever get in or not. That's cool. The shepherds like to ride on donkeys, I have noticed. It is quite typical sight. This is how you sell things, my friends. You just need a loudspeaker and microphone in your donkey cart. There is a hole in the fence. I'm not sure. Should we go in? I already passed it. Happily observing the herd and the shepherd on the donkey. But maybe, I don't know, friends, how is it? Is it okay or is it not okay? It's obviously used. Like there is even a step and there is even a trail. Or maybe for these goats they were using, yeah, there are foot marks, or how do you call it, footprints of goats. Marhaba, it's not allowed? Okay, shukran, no problem. Ma fish mushkila. Okay, that was my answer which I was looking for. It's not allowed, it's not okay. So probably that was the exit and entrance for the flock, for the shepherd, but not for tourists. Because the sheep, the goats and other animals, they can graze in there. They have a lot of grazing there. And that's okay for them to come in. But obviously for me it's not the case, because I'm pretty sure if the guard was there, was that Egyptian police with a convoy or whatever it's called. So probably, since there was a guard, it does mean that it should have an entrance ticket, and it is kind of a touristy place, so it would be strange if there wouldn't be any entrance fee for that place, for that temple. Yeah, we'll see, friends. If we see something above the fence or whatever, we'll look at it. If not, it's not the end of the world.
Hello, Sheikho.
Hello.
Sheikho.
I wonder where I'm entering now. What is this place? My name is Artis, and your name? Ismak? Ismak? Huh?
اسمك ايه؟
اسمك يوسف.
يوسف.
Aha, طيب. جيد جدا. He was laughing because I said something in Arabic. He said his name is Yusuf, and I said very good, and he was laughing. So we are suddenly in this kind of setting, literally 3 steps away from the previous place, and you have very different sights. Quite authentic, quite real, and this is somehow which I like. I often find very interesting to see like very real life, down to earth situations, how people live, like how majority of people live, not just few affluent. Marhaba, marhaba. Not just some few affluent people. Hi donkey, you seem to be very sad, but I think from what I have seen from all your relatives, it is just how your faces look. It doesn't mean he's so sad. Wow, that's an interesting place. How can you not like these places? It feels suddenly like you are in the countryside. Although we are just, I don't know, 30 meters away from that big street where we were walking in Luxor. And behind this wall there is this temple. We'll see if we can get through here or not, or if we have to go back. Marhaba, كيف حالك?
Hello.
Hello. Ah, there's a small calf for that cow. Marhaba. Ah, and here's another friend. This one looks very cute. And these are, I think, bread ovens. I'm almost sure. My name? My name is Artis. And Ismak? Ismak? Modes? جيد جدا. I was asking what is his name since he was asking what is my name. Oh, that's another goat. And there are some chicken. No, was it chicken or ducks or something else even? I don't recognize even what is that. Hello, hello, how are you? كيف حالك? كيف حالك means how are you? And the typical usual reply is Alhamdulillah, praise God. Good reply. How are you? Praise God. Glory to God. All good, thanks. Yeah. And I'm just following this fence at the moment. And we'll see where we end up. This far, I haven't got into any cul-de-sac, so I would have to go back. I can just follow the fence and continue. And I hear cows there. Yeah, it's kind of big city, but like outskirts of the city pretty much. So you have some animals, although I saw a shed with some 4, 5 or 6, I don't know, cows in the very center of Cairo, very near my hostel. It was crazy. Hi doggy, oh, you're a good climber. And it was funny. I had to film it, but it was kind of a little bit awkward situation. People were looking and I didn't want to take out my phone. And but yeah, it was very near to my hostel, near to the market area, the whole blocks, many blocks of the city where the market is located on these streets. And there was very small street, like very small. And in one of the houses, this house didn't have any windows, and they have cows inside, in center of Cairo. It 23 million city, and in the very center, like literally walking distance from the Ramses train station. That was something. So yeah, these people can get done many things, and it works. Yeah, these things obviously are some kind of ovens, and I'm pretty sure they use them for baking bread. What else could it be? What do you think? I don't have any other idea. And inside there you can see, hello marhaba. You can see inside that I can see there are some walls inside.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too.
Money.
They like one word, money. Money. Yes. And marhaba. These must be very old, I think. Clay, unbaked clay blocks which they build these walls from, and since it doesn't rain here, they can stay like this for years and centuries, probably even. And the thing inside, which I'm circling around now, is Ramses II temple, whatever it means. I don't know anything about it, unfortunately. I should have filmed that one. Some kids were playing some interesting game on the street with marbles, and they badly wanted me to join them, but of course I don't know how to play that game, and I have time, but I don't have that much time, so I turned it down, and they were very sad, but they wanted to play with me as well, and they said they will teach me. I think at least ta'alam, I think is teach, but I'm not perfectly sure. So yeah, this is as good as we probably will get. I like how they use these baskets for lifting up things on the 5th floor or 2nd floor or whatever floor from the shops or wherever. I have seen that many times. So yeah, that's probably the entrance in that. Is this Ramses temple? Or it's somewhere further and this is some other temple? Because there were quite a few archaeological sites on Google Map here, and very little information, so I don't know much. But yeah, it looks nice. I'm very ignorant now, as you see. Yeah, that's it from a little bit different angle. And there's guards. There are guards, I should be saying, and there's police as well. So yeah, this place is monitored and kept, and everything is in order according to their understanding what is order. But let's try. Let's see. I'll be a stupid tourist and I'll just see if I can get some picture from here. What do you think, friends? I'll be caught in a minute. I'll go. I'm going, don't run after me. Yeah, all good, friends. I got away with that, what do you call, stunt. Yeah, that's the place. On the left side there is probably entrance to that area of the archaeological site. But here, my friends, I am so impressed. It is such a beauty. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see almost anything in the picture, in the video of this amazing, breathtaking site. Wow. But yeah, I'll do my best. I will show what I can, but keep it in mind that it won't look 1/5 as impressive as it is in life. Look, my friends. Look. Wow. And this view. Oh, I don't know, how can I? No, I can't show you even 1/10 of it. Because there are mountains on the background far there, and these are proper desert mountains. Because we are in a place which is desert where is no rain. But here is green, the palm trees are there. On the other shore, lots of trees are growing. It looks like bananas. There is banana island somewhere there. Is it exactly that, or is it somewhere further upstream? I'm not sure. But it's so beautiful. Big, huge river. Green banks with grass and palms and bananas on that side, and mountains, desert mountains on that side. Okay, here is a gate. I like it. We will be getting in there. That's cool. And I still have the zoom on, sorry. I hope you didn't get seasick. And yeah, this huge expanse of river and the green banks in a place with virtually no rain at all. Amazing, amazing. And people were hanging out here. Okay, and people are hanging out on the very banks as well, and they get their horses here to drink water. Well, that's some place. Forget about the Ramses temple, my friend. This is much cooler even. Wow, there's a huge ship there. So obviously that's one of those Nile cruises. Where can shukran, shukran, nam nam. He was showing me that here I can, sorry about the zoom again, that here I can get down. So he obviously thought that I don't know how to get down to the water. Yeah, and the horse got their drink. Marhaba. جميل جدا.
Of course.
Yes.
هو البحر جميل.
Bahr. Aha, you call it Bahr. Okay.
The Nile, the Bahr.
Bahr. Okay. I thought Bahr is sea, not river.
See, because they hear same يعني.
Okay, the same thing. Okay.
Second one بحر كبير.
When the river is so big, it's sea. It's Bahr.
Where from?
Latvia.
I hope so.
Latvia. Shukran, shukran.
Where is
Jamil horse.
Where you live?
In the center, in a hostel.
Hostel Hotel.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy. I have a horse right up.
I don't have almost any money. Sorry.
Ask you about money.
La la.
You enjoyed the trip,
Shukran.
want to see the
Shukran,
town.
shukran. La la. You are very good.
Much
It's
for
so beautiful. So beautiful. Amazing.
You arrived today and yesterday.
Yesterday,
Where you buy clothes?
in Cairo.
How much is it?
I forgot already. It was a good price, but I don't remember exactly.
I hope you enjoyed holiday.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Ma salama.
مع السلامة. السلام عليكم too. I say goodbye. Have a good time. Your horse. تمام my friend.
Yeah. So beautiful here. Oh, and there is shukran. There is even more ships. There are even more ships, many more. So that's probably some harbor. But yeah, here Nile looks even bigger than in Cairo, and it makes sense because here in the desert, while running through the desert, it is only evaporating. It doesn't get bigger. So that makes sense. The same thing which I told you on the Wasda video, just in case. For those who saw that video, I'll try not to repeat myself too much. That's amazing. And I'm curious, how warm is the water? It's good. it is not crazy warm, but I don't know, maybe 25 degrees. Good. It would be easily possible to swim in this water. Temperature wise, I don't know what other things could be. Is there any dangers? Crocodiles, worms, anything else? I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe you can swim, but nobody is swimming. But it could be just because of culture, because they don't have the culture of the beach culture of swimming and hanging out around the water. They just bring their horses to get a drink. So obviously the water isn't very bad if they get their horses to drink the water. Yeah, amazing, amazing. What an amazing place. This place alone was worth coming all the distance. Forget about the temple. Oh, nice. And the horse walks away there. Life is so good, my friends. How can you not feel joy and happiness seeing these kind of things? And that's for free. The only thing which costs, my friends, is the ticket to get to Egypt, which isn't expensive anyway. Like from Europe you can get a ticket for how much? 20 euros, 30 euros. It's not a big money. And once you are in Egypt, it will take for you less than a week to save that amount of money on food and accommodation. So it definitely isn't a question of price. It is maybe more a question of time for us Europeans and Americans. If you can get enough time off your work. And if you can't, think again about your work. Is this the best work you can have? Maybe you can work online. You could earn 1/4 of the current money, but if you don't have the mortgage, the rent payment, the Western European taxes, crazy amounts, all the other Western European and American traps, money traps, car payments and all the other stuff which sucks all your money out, you can easily live in cheap countries for 1/4 or even 1/10 sometimes of your current money, and you can live at the same level of comfort and safety and affluence level, what do you call it? Yeah, I keep repeating and I keep thinking about it and advising or recommending you friends these things, because it strikes me how many people are not happy where they are. Like if you are happy with your career, oh, blessings to you. Have fun and have a success and all the best to you. But for those 95% of people, I think so, who are not happy where they are, think, my friends, why are you there? You think probably that you have no other option. Think again. I thought that I have no other option until the time when my business was almost getting bankrupt because of the COVID restrictions which government invented. And I was thinking that I have no other options. I was living in Ireland for 10 years without any traveling. I was traveling before, but then those 10 years was pretty much without any travel at all, because I thought I can't afford it. It's too difficult, it's too expensive, it's too stressful already. I have already crazy amounts of problems and difficulties, and I can't afford anything. And I had such thinking until government invented restrictions, allegedly because of COVID, if you can believe that. I won't comment on that. And then my business got into a huge amount of debt, because we still had all the expenses almost, except wages, because all my staff, they were laid off. But all the other expenses were there, but income was zero because government prohibited to have us any income. And then we got huge amount of debt, and then when the business was pretty much almost bankrupt, then I suddenly realized that I can't afford to pay my rent, and then I realized that I have to do something about it. And this is what I did. I started to travel. Instead of renting in Ireland, I started to travel in cheap countries, and it is many times cheaper than just rent in Ireland. Well, many times I should say about everything, but just rent in Ireland, it is just cheaper, not many times cheaper. So it is cheaper than just rent in Ireland, let alone food, transportation, clothes, everything else. And then I suddenly realize, come on, it is more our blocks in our minds. Like when life got worse and my income get worse and my cash flow get in real trouble, then I figured out that I can travel and it's actually cheaper. So I'm constantly thinking why I didn't think about it earlier, why many other people don't think about it. They want to go travel, they want to see world, they want to enjoy life, but they can't afford. Why do you have to go to bankruptcy or almost bankruptcy and big difficulties and debt in order to find out that life can be much better and cheaper when traveling in the right places with the right attitude and enjoying life, enjoying January sunshine and 25 degrees, not the misery and moldy, flat and wet, stormy weather in Ireland or anywhere else in Northern Europe. That's something crazy. But while talking about these things, I realize at the same time that probably I won't reach 95% of people's minds who are listening me. You will probably listen me and you will still be thinking that no, it's not my case. No. It sounds good, it probably is possible. If that man is doing it, probably it is doable. But no, not in my situation. No, I have whatever, ABC, whatever. But for the sake of those 5%, which maybe will think, and of those 5%, maybe 1/3 will actually do something about it. It's worth talking about it because of them. Other people, just never mind that I said these things. But for those few whom have this seed planted in their hearts and who will have freedom growing in their lives because of that, for you I wanted to tell these things. I know I'm not telling in a very organized and planned manner, but this amazing place just prompted me to share a little bit of my feelings about these things. Yeah, what an amazing place, what an amazing life, in spite of near bankruptcy situation. So yeah, we'll see if it works out or not. But in any case, I have no regrets whatsoever about traveling during this time. I do the same amount of work, if not even better and more, because of good situation. But I do it from here, and I do it while feeling mostly happy about my life, instead of what I would feel if I would be sitting in different and not very enjoyable Irish weather, stranded in a small moldy flat, which I would pay for bigger money than all my expenses together here. while enjoying life. Yeah, friends, the only question is, can you organize things so that you can work remotely? It takes quite a strong commitment and very disciplined brain and attitude, and for many of you it might be possible as well. And your life could suddenly become 10 times better and less stressful as well, because you can afford the life. Okay, friends, that was a long rumble. But I enjoy this place so much that it was difficult to leave. And I thought you might enjoy these views as well. Life is good, my friends. Have all the best in your lives, whatever situations you have, each of you who are watching. More horses coming to have a drink. Oh, nice, so nice. How can you not like such kind of places? Or maybe you just think I'm crazy and I'm the only person in the world who likes these places. I think it's cool, I like it. These palm trees and river bank with beautiful river and amazing mountains on the for background, which unfortunately you probably don't see in the video. So yeah, friends, come for yourselves, come and enjoy these places. It is highly enjoyable, what can I say? And that's the city there, Luxor. And here we can see that boat from above. They just parked there. Nice. Absolutely nice. Freedom, it's called freedom. Wow. Even better. Freedom. That commodity, which is quite expensive and which most people are not willing to pay for. So they better choose to live without this commodity called freedom. Okay, let's not get into a second round of philosophy and ideas. Let's keep it simple and practical. I have to return to the city. Oh, it's beautiful. So this is the facade of those archaeological sites and one of those temples probably, which I'm not allowed to enter. And there was the beautiful place, and there I have come to Hawaii. There's some restaurant. How funny it looks, this 2022, the Christmas tree in here. It's the right time for tourists, it's Christmas. But it's funny in this hot desert climate to see Christmas tree. But here you can see a little bit of these mountains. Can you? Nah, not really, very little bit. But they are so beautiful, please believe me. Well, this is my last morning in Luxor, in Egypt, yes? Of course, you know it, since you are watching this video. And I am now going to train station, and I'll be taking a train to Sohaj, and from there I'll try to get to the airport, and hopefully this afternoon at 5 o'clock I will leave the airport, Egypt, and I'll be going to United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi, if everything goes smooth. Hopefully everything will go smooth, but you never know with these things. So I think, what can we say about Luxor? I really liked the place. The price was good, the hostel, well, hotel even, was good. Separate room with a balcony for €4 and couple cents, I forgot already how many. And the main thing, the climate is very good here. Like, this is absolutely a recommended place where to spend the winter, for example, or just some few days or weeks or months in winter, because it's a fantastic climate. Even in winter you have sunshine, 25 degrees in a day. At night it's cooler, but who cares if you are not outside. So 25 degrees, sunshine, no rain, perfect weather, River Nile, beautiful things around and so on. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this place, and I definitely recommend you as well, if it's possible, if you can make it happen, do make it happen and come to Luxor. Visit this place, enjoy this place. It is really cool. I like it. Okay friends, this is the train station, and I have to see where can I get in, and I probably have to make my phone in stealth mode or put it away completely. Probably you have seen a few stations already, no need to film anymore. That's it for this trip, and I'll see you in a different country in my next video about United Arab Emirates. How to get to UAE for €8. That might be my next video. See you there, my friends. All the best.